Rabin here. How is everyone doing today? Uh, so today we are back with a new topic. I guess everyone will go through this. So today's topic is, if you are going to start live streaming, what do you really need? The minimum strategy to go with. So let me explain all these things. I have already prepared the deck and I will go through certain tips and tricks and of course the entire process of it. So if you are brand new and you do not know what to do next and how you're going to go live and how much it might cost if you want to set up some of the equipments that you need for your live stream. So let me go through it and then we can discuss further. So again, I hope everyone is already here. So you do not want to miss out on this because this will explain a lot of things as a beginner you might not have thought about. So let me put it on the screen and then we can discuss about it. So every time, even for myself, when I started streaming, I didn't knew a lot of things. So what I did, I went through many blog posts, YouTube videos, and everything else in between. And then I gathered information, learned each step by myself, and then uh, I adapted into a better version of my stream. So let's see what we have here today. Okay, so if you want to have a successful stream, you need to follow a path. You need to follow a structure. So here I put in the structure that will help you to achieve what type of stream you want. So of course, there are multiple type of streams that I'm going to show in the next slides. So let's talk about the first part or the entire process of it. So this is the entire process. So you always remember that you have to start at number 1 and then at the 7 after the show what you need to do. So in between, these are the process and we are going through the process right now. So it is important to mention that when you are getting your equipments, don't go for the most expensive one at the very beginning. You need to check out how your stream is doing, whether you can monetize it or not. So not all topics can be monetized, but this is why you can experiment and see which topics actually works out for you. And let me pull back the screen again. So here we are. So first is equipment, next is software. So software, nowadays there is a lot of available software. OBS is free, and then OneStream Live has a free plan. And OneStream Live includes everything. So basically, you can send to Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Amazon Live Sales, and YouTube. That's it. And at the same time, it can broadcast to multiple social network. So this is a very helpful part, that in OBS, you can use also OBS and then bring in the stream from OBS to OneStream Live to multicast into multiple places. Let's say you want to go live on YouTube, you want to go live on Facebook groups and Facebook pages. You can do all of them from one platform. And you can connect your OBS to the OneStream Live platform so that it goes out so easily that you don't have to worry so much about how you're going to send it to multiple different directions. So that is the software part. Now, the third part is which type of stream you're doing. Remember, there is many type of stream. It can be educational, it can be a webinar, it can be an interview with another colleague or another influencer, whichever it is. So that also very important to identify at the early stages before you go live. So you will be structured for that specific purpose, because a webinar format is slightly different from educational format. Let's say you are making a tutorial. So that will be different for webinar and for the tutorial, the format. So this is why it is very important to identify it earlier. Now, then your preparation. So preparation contains a lot of stuff, including the dress you are wearing, including how you are looking at the camera. And this is all very, very important for your show to have an impact on your audience. Then you have to do the planning, means prepare your content, prepare your structure and everything else in between, so that you are ready to go live stream. So when you are going to go live stream, there are certain amount of things you have to complete to accomplish the live stream. And then after the show, you need to review your video, see what's been happened and where you can improve. This is very important because it will teach you where to improve, which part to improve. And then there is another part where you can repurpose the video as Facebook Reels, Instagram Reels, or even YouTube Shorts, or even TikTok videos. So this will expand your reach into multiple segments. So do remember this part, and then from there we will review how far, what we exactly need. So these are the top level items which I'm going to go into detail. So let's go to the next one, which is the equipments. So equipments can give you a lot of headache, that what to choose, what to go with, whether I need professional camera, and whether I need professional microphone, and etc. But do not stress yourself. Start with the basics. See how your stream works out. This is very important, because if you are going to spend so much money at the very beginning, and then if your stream doesn't work out, or you don't feel the passion of doing the stream, then this money will be kind of wasted. So let's go to the equipment. I will provide you the very basic level 1, 2, and 3. So you can see the difference in between, and that should help you how to plan for your stream. So equipments is basically these parts. So the 5 parts of the equipment is very important. Number 1 is computer. So I didn't go detail into the computer part. So if you're just starting out, a moderately good laptop or moderately good desktop will help you to get your stream through. But the next items in the list, like camera, microphone, lights, and internet connection, they are pretty important because they will make or break your show. So let me go to the next one. So I'm going to skip the computer part because it can be so many variations and it will be very difficult to put it in the show. And okay, before we go to the equipment part, I absolutely forgot that do not do this. Do not avoid doing this during your stream or before your stream and when you're preparing your stream. Do not use room lights. Do not use a tube light. Do not use a incandescent bulb. No, it will create shadows and it will make you look unprofessional. So let's say, worst to worst, you do not have equipment like lighting source. What you can do, you can actually face the window and get the window light, daylight from the window, natural light. It looks beautiful, but do not put the window in the view. Means the camera can see you and the window is at the back. So the light, the diffused light will light your face up. That's the cheapest you can go with, to be honest. And definitely do not use room lights. It's very harsh and it looks pretty bad and makes you look bad. That's the important part. Never use laptop microphone. Never. Microphone, there is so many choices nowadays, so many. And just by using a lavalier microphone, which can start from $20 or even less, some of them are $5. So if you just use a lav mic, it will immediately improve your audio. Immediately. So you cannot even compare how bad it is, the laptop microphone versus the actual microphone. Then the third part, do not be in a noisy area. This is very important. Pre-plan. Do not be in an empty room. Empty room will create big echoes and your microphone will catch it up. And then your sound will sound really horrible. If you want to see I made these type of mistakes, you can go back to my videos 2 years back and you will see that I have hit this problem many times. This is why I'm telling you from experience. Never, never use phone internet. Phone internet is not a thing that you want to do. So phone internet will have disruptions just like Wi-Fi. So Wi-Fi is much more stable than the phone internet or a hotspot. So do not use a phone internet or a hotspot. These can make a serious problem during your stream. Do not do this. And never, never swear or use foul words during your stream. This is an etiquette that you need to maintain to bring your value up. Means you want to come out to your audience that you are a professional or you want to be a professional. So keep those words, foul words or whatever, to yourself. On top of that, this is very dangerous. YouTube and Facebook now have automatic algorithm to detect these words and they can disrupt or stop your stream. So see how dangerous this can be. Just because you use a foul language and your stream is completely chopped off. So you lost your audience, you lost your credibility. So make sure do not speak bad words during your stream. Another thing that I have seen a lot of people do, and they think that it's cool to use copyrighted music or music by an artist to use it as a background music. Here is actually two parts of it. One, background music, do not make it loud, less than 10%. Keep it less than 10% so people can hear your voice. And do not use the copyrighted music or music by artists that is well known. Then what will happen? YouTube your flag or Facebook your flag your video for copyright infringement. Do not do this. Stay away from this. There is a free library on YouTube that where you can find music, background music, or even songs for your use. Those are free and ready to use. No problem. Use those. Another thing is when you are in a room, try and disable the fan. Don't use the fan. Use air conditioner is fine. Make sure the air conditioner is not blowing onto your microphone. Then it will create a white noise that you do not want during your stream. But in general, look for items in your room that is making noises. Because these noises, even being a smaller noise, it will picked up by your microphone and it will annoy your audience. So there's that. Now, do not touch your phone. What I do, what I learned in the hard way, I just put the phone in airplane mode for the stream. Once my stream is finished, I turn it back to normal mode. As simple as that. And never use speakers. Never. Speakers will give you feedback. Speakers will give you noises that will go through microphone and it will create a loop. Do not do that. It's a bad practice and a lot of people actually miss this out in the early times. And the last one, this also matters. Make sure your TV, your Apple TV or your streaming services are not using the internet. Do not do this because they take up certain resources from your internet connection that can create lag inside your stream. Very minor, but can make very big differences. So these are the do not list. And now I'm going to go on to the next one. So equipment. So here are some of the recommendations about the cameras. So let's take a look at the base level camera. How much it costs? $99. This is Logitech C922 And then you have $199 Logitech Brio and Insta360 Link, which is $299. So depending on your budget, I would personally recommend Logitech Brio for your beginning stream. But if you do not have the budget, Logitech C922 also will do a great job. So after this, we are going to take a look at the next one will be microphone. This is a very essential item. As I said, that you can get a Boya M1 lavalier microphone for $20. Sometimes it's even cheaper. But this one, the problem is you need to connect it to 3.5 mm jack and you need to clip it on your shirt for better vocal reproduction. So what it does, because it has a wiring, it kind of restrict your movement, means you cannot move about so much. But then again, price versus flexibility. So it produces good sound. It's an omnidirectional microphone. This means it will also pick up sound if your computer fan is at the back of your monitor, or if there is some other subsequent sound coming from the corner. So generally, I say, if possible, do not go with these. But if you have no budget, you can get a lavalier. It's pretty simple to use. It's an omnidirectional microphone. Now, what I would recommend is to go with either Blue Yeti Nano. They come with a sound processor software, which will help you a lot reduce noise, make your vocal clear, and Rode NT-USB Mini is also another one, which is about $99. They both come with software support, which is really good at what they do, including equalization, including noise reduction. So these are really good microphones. So Blue Yeti Nano is multi-pattern. So it has multi-pattern cardioid and other systems. So Rode NT USB Mini is basically cardioid, and cardioid means the shape means it will focus from the microphone to your voice, other than the rest of the stuff beside you. So this helps you reduce the external noise very easily. So do keep that in mind. And then we are going to lights. A lot of people think this is not important. Light is super important. So even a small and cheap light can make a difference. So here we have three choices. You can see newer dimmable and wired remote light, which is LED. They use USB, very easy to connect to any power bank or anything else. And it just costs about $55. You can start with this. It will already change the look. If you position a key light and position another light to support on the side, it will already make your photos or videos really good. So you can start with that. But I would recommend, if you have the budget, go with the middle one, GVM 2-pack LED video light with burn doors. So it allows you to compress the light and focus on you. So these are great lights for that price. Of course, you can also go for Godox EX45 kit, which will cost you about $300+. So at the beginning, as I said again and again, that you do not need to spend so much money at the very beginning without testing out how your stream is working. So now this is about the equipment. Let's take a look. So I put the first tally, and the beginner level, the first tally comes about $175. Now, if you go to beginner level 2, it will cost you about $460. But for me personally, the middle one can already give you a very long-lasting satisfaction. And also, your stream will look much more professional, even from the very beginning. I wouldn't recommend to go beginner level 3, because at that point, you are already in the semi-pro stage. So these are the equipment cost. Now the software. So software, of course, you have free OBS, then you have Streamlabs. So you can use that. It's a desktop software. Remember one thing, OBS does require a powerful computer. Always remember this. Otherwise, the OBS will not perform correctly and it will create certain kind of problems. So I would always suggest that go for a web-based streaming studio and multicast system such as OneStream Live because they have integrated everything in the browser. You can control your camera as I am doing right now, and you can change your scenery. You can change your background. You can create your own overlay and branding, put different colors, put introduction video, outro video, and whatnot. You can do all these. And OneStream Live already have a free plan. So it should be much more easier for your computer to go with these without having putting so much processing pressure on the CPU and the RAM. So this is my recommendation. Now, a lot of people doesn't know where to go live at the very beginning. I would suggest go live in YouTube. That's the easiest to go to, and they support multiple type of protocols, RTMP in and directly from the OneStream Live Studio. Facebook Live is also similar, but you have to work a little bit more for Facebook Live. But they are pretty similar, and I would recommend to go with at least one of them, depending on your audience size and where they are. You can also choose where to go with. So these are just recommendation. You can pick your own. Now, the important part. You should identify which type of live stream you are doing, because not all live stream are the same. So look at this. We have at least 8 type of live stream that is available. So either you can do interview or Q&A type of live stream. You can do behind the scenes, means if there is a concert going on, how the artists are at the backstage, you can live stream that from your phone or laptop. You can do that. So that's a different type of stream entirely. Then you have storytelling, means you tell a story and it has its own audience. So keep that in mind, that all of them are certainly different type of video and output and how you interact. So then you have educational videos. So this one, you are teaching something or you're creating a tutorial. It can be Photoshop, it can be a digital product or physical product. So tutorial type of videos. And then you have product launches. So product launches are digital product or even physical product that you are launching, and it has a monetization term into it because you want the scarcity, you want the people to be in that moment, and then you have to act accordingly. So those are product launches. Then you have gaming stream. So I just did last week the stream, how to get yourself prepared for Twitch streaming. So in Twitch, all the gamers are in Twitch streaming. The second one, all other gamers, they are in Facebook game stream and YouTube live gaming stream. So those formats are certainly different from the typical live format. And then comes the more engaging one when you are running contest or giveaways. You get a lot more participants when there is a contest and giveaway. So you can do a mix of all of these and keep people engaged, keep people interested to go along with it. And of course, the last one is webinars, where you have other speakers, you have other hosts, they have their topic to talk about, you have your topic to talk about. So these are multiple type of streams. It is best if you decide which one you are going with first. Then there is no right and wrong. You just have to identify that I'm going with this. So let me adjust the screen. So now preparations. So preparations is the time that you will make sure that everything will go okay. But in the digital age, always remember that sometimes things can go wrong during the live. It's fine. Just be chill and take care of that moment. So for preparations, I would recommend identify the topic, identify the type of stream you are going with, and create a structure. Means what you are going to talk at the beginning, then what you are going to talk at next, and it goes on. Then check your audio mixing levels. Means make sure all other browser windows are closed and they do not interfere with your stream. Because if there is audio playing and you do not know, it will enter the stream and it will make it murky and unprofessional. Then you should set up what branding you want to put. So right now, if you're looking at my screen, you can see there is a OneStream logo and there is my logo as well. So you can prepare all these beforehand, not during the stream. Never do this because it will distract you from the actual topic. Now, stream it through OneStream Live or OBS, whichever you prefer, whichever you're flexible with. OneStream Live has a very low learning curve, means you can go live without knowing so many things at the very beginning. So this is why I would recommend go with OneStream Live. Then when you are becoming expert and better in live stream, then you can tweak with OBS because OBS requires a lot of configuration and not all configuration you will get to understand at the very beginning. I didn't. So it's if the configuration are wrong, your stream will go wrong. So that is how easy it is to make the mistake inside OBS. Of course, you can refer to other videos, other tutorials, and see what are the settings they are using. Now, it's also important, prepare your background. Means what is in your background? It looks interesting if you have a clean or however you want to design your background. It gives you a persona. So you can either go create a simple background and put something there, put a flower pot or whatever it is. It creates a dynamic volume to your character. So just spend some time, prepare a background. If you do not have anything, go and buy a green screen and make yourself transparent so you can put on any background. And of course, check for noises. What you should do, turn on your microphone, record something for 1 minute or 2 minutes, and then listen using the headphone so that you get to know all the noises that is coming in through your microphone. It can be fan, it can be your aircon, your air purifier, your PC sound, whatever it is. So then you can plan that how do you reduce these sounds. A lot of people doesn't know, and a lot of time, including myself, I have gone through this many times. Now the next part is promote. I have covered this few times. Is basically the same across all other. Means you have to promote your live stream to your audience. So if you are on Twitter, promote it on Twitter. If you're on Facebook, promote it at Facebook as an event. Like I said in point 2, promote it as an event. If not, try to find a friend they can join your stream to bring more audience to your stream. So these are just common promotional method. Of course, it can go much more further in time. Now let's take a look at when you are going to go live. This is a lot of people doesn't care or didn't even bother about it, which is number 1, wear for the show. Be presentable. As simple as that. So now you can wear a t-shirt, but make sure your hair is well done. If not, wear a hat, etc. So just make yourself presentable, clean to the audience, to the camera. And of course, check individually all the equipments, your camera connection, your microphone connection, latency, your internet connection, how is the speed, whether there is a drop off or anything. Then Then see, this is what happens if you get distracted during live stream because yeah, something happened. So now you have to prepare for the engagement because your audience will have chat and they will talk certain things, and you should monitor them and reply, because that is how you build a rapport. You build a relationship with your audience in live. So don't forget to do that and try to be engaging. Ask them questions like, do you agree with this? If not, what better idea you have? Let's learn from that. So these are just simple things, and you can take it as a key point that you can use. Now, then monitor and involve audience in the engagement. So mention your audience or the person who is commenting. You can mention them during the live, and they will appreciate it because you have taken the interest to do that. So these are just common etiquette that you should follow. Now, this is important. A lot of people doesn't do this, but this is actually very, very important. After the show, make sure you download your video, watch the video multiple times, and also use a free video editor like CapCut or anything else to edit the video and chop it off and repurpose it for your shorts, for your TikTok videos, for your reels. It expands the reach of your live show. Means people get to know, which they haven't had any way to know that you went live on YouTube. So they will get to know this. Now, review and check for improvement points. Means what are the mistakes you have made, maybe something went wrong, how to counter it on the next show. So always, always go through this, so it will prepare you for the next show. And of course, with the current topic that you just streamed, identify what should be the subsequent topic that can help people, that can educate people, or anything else. Means whichever topic you want to talk about in the next show. So it will give you the time to prepare. So beside all this, I also want to remind you that keep a consistent timing. Means if you are going to go live at 6 p.m. every day, do that. If you are going to go live as a beginner, it will be really tough for you to keep a consistent timing. But I will request you, try to do once a week show and keep it a time that people knows that you go live in that time. So do this first, and then always review your whole content, that what can be improved and what not. So let me just go through this. Okay, let me recap. And the first one is basically identify the process. The process involved 7 items: equipments, software, select the type of stream you want to do the preparation, do the planning, then go live, and then after the show, repurpose and identify what went wrong during your stream. Then equipments. You need to take care of the computer first. Then you go with your camera, and then microphone, and lights, and internet connection. These are the core. You need to have these to go first time live. And do not do this. Let me recap this. Do not do this. Do not use room lights. Use a focal external lighting source that is designed for streaming or similar. Do not use laptop microphone. Use an external microphone. Do not be in a noisy area, in a noisy room. Do not use the phone internet. Do not use bad language during your stream. It can block your stream as well. Or YouTube or your Facebook can disable your stream. Do not use copyrighted music during the stream. Do not be near any fan or the products that can create white noises that will come to your microphone. Do not use your phone during the stream. Never use speakers, always use headphones for monitoring. Stop all the other things that is currently using your internet power. It can be your streaming devices, turn them off, and keep only your PC connected to the internet if possible. So these are do not do. Now for the equipments, the camera I would recommend, I'll either go with Logitech C922 or Logitech Brio. Then on the microphone, I would recommend either go with Blue Yeti Nano, which cost about $70, or Rode NT USB Mini. If you have lower budget, you can just go with the lav mic, which is Boya M1. Now for the equipments, lights, you can go with Neewer dimmable lights 2 set, and it is a USB LED. It comes with a wired controller, or you can go with GVM 2-pack LED with burn door, and they are pretty good, and they come with full wireless remote control. So I would recommend not to spend more than $460, which is the mid tier in the beginning for the beginners. So you can go with that. Now, as the software, I would still recommend go with OneStream Live, because you have the studio, you have the multicast option. You do not need a powerful PC. You do not need. So after this, you should select what type of stream you're doing. Is it a Q&A type? Is it a storytelling? Is it a educational video or gaming stream? So pick your choice, and then you reformat according to it. Now, once you pick your choice, in the preparation stage, set up the topic and structure how you are going to deliver the stream. This is very important. It will be helpful for you as well. Now check the audio mixing levels. Check the overlays in your channel, branding, stream it through OneStream Live, and prepare your background view for the show. And check for noises. It's very important. Noise can disturb and annoy the stream so much. Now on the promotion stage, post the link in all your social media that you are available. Create event pages where possible, like Facebook. Then collaborate with your friends if they want to join your stream or similar interest people. Now, when you are going for live stream, wear properly, make it look nice, make yourself nice, and then check all your equipment and the internet connection. Now, on top of that, always dry run the live show before going live, because it's so important that if you do not do the dry run, you do not know what kind of problem you can hit during the show. Prepare for the engagement, have fun, and monitor all the engagement and bring people into more dynamic moments. Now, after the show, download your video, repurpose it. You can use free software like CapCut to cut it, convert the format, and send it to TikTok, send it to YouTube Shorts, send it to Reels. And review and check improvement points, means where can you improve your video. Now, then after all these, identify in which format and which topic you are going to go in your next live show. At the same time, start doing it in a prominent manner, in a prominent timing, means keep your timing aligned. If it is 6 p.m., it is 6 p.m. every week, Monday, for example. So people will know when to expect you. So there is much more into this, and it can go on and on. But I think we ran out of time for now. And thank you for joining the show. If you liked it, help me by putting a thumbs up. If you didn't like it, put a thumbs down and subscribe to the channel so I can provide you more content related to this. And I would request keep a reminder that every Wednesday, 10 p.m. local Singapore time, I go live. And don't forget to subscribe, because even individually, your single subscription helps a lot as a creator. what I will do later, I will put the link to the devices that or the equipments in the comments once my live show is complete. So let me know how you are planning to go live. Put in the comments. I will reply you for that. So for now, I will go off. I will see you in the next show. Don't forget to join. Thank you so much.